welcome to KCAT News. My name is Olia Dolinska.
And I'm Robert Long.
And first we have Kate with a story about Spree.
Thanks, guys. Over spring break, the Spree group went up to Branson to perform a special occasion. You can say that they were dancing all the way up to Branson with Jansen. Here's more.
When a spree was in Branson, we show up for Clay Cooper, who does a country show express, and what we did is we performed a Queen medley, a Beautiful medley, and old time rock and roll, and we danced and sang to all of these songs, and then we got to go down and sit and watch Clay Cooper perform, and then after that we had some time to go to Silver Dollar City the next day, and then we went back to the same theater and watched the Haygoods perform, and then we were able to do some shopping and that kind of stuff. So the Clay Cooper Theater has this really awesome opportunity where you can buy the performances on DVD, and the sponsor that I stayed in a room with, she actually bought it, and so me and the other two girls in the room were able to watch it, and we watched it a couple nights later, and we were able to kind of see how we did and how awesome it was, and we actually did really, really well. Okay, so this Friday at the Kansas Star Casino, Foreigner is performing, and Esprit gets the opportunity to go up and sing I Want to Know What Love Is with them. So that'll be really cool and exciting, and we get to do some other interactive stuff during the show as well.
Thanks, guys. It sounds like Esprit did very well. I cannot wait for them to perform tonight. That's all for me, Cade Becker, KCAT News.
Thanks, Cade, for that great information. Now we're going to throw it over to Tyler with Circle of Friends Bowling. Tyler, what's going on?
Last week, the Circle of Friends group went to Derby Bowling Alley for their annual field trip, so I caught up with Andrew Burgos to get the details.
Circle of Friends is a club where you go and meet new friends. My friend is Matthew Van Oster. I love Circle of Friends because it's really fun to meet new people and, just meeting new friends and going out and having a good time. So our first field trip, we went to the bowling alley, and Destiny asked Miller to prom. That was really cool. And our next field trip, we're going to Tanganyika Zoo, baby. Woo!
Sounds like a lot of fun. Can't wait to see Miller and Destiny at prom walk-ins. That's all for me, Tyler Fox, KCAT News.
Thanks, Tyler. Next, we have Austin with sports. What's up, Austin?
Thanks, guys. Some of our sports teams played their first games this week, and I have the recap on it. Before spring break, the girls' soccer team played Augusta here at home. JV tied 1-1 with Carson White scoring the only goal of the game for the Wildcats. Meanwhile, varsity won their game 3-0 with JC Johnston scoring 2 of those goals. Kylie Mielek scored the other goal with an assist from Colby McDaniel. They also played at Circle yesterday, and I will have those results for you next week. This past Monday, track and field got off to a great start at their first meet in El Dorado. Highlights of the meet include Chase Pinka reaching a height of 8 foot 6 inches in the girls' pole vault, Drew Ellis with the distance of 19 foot 4 inches during the boys' long jump, Lane Becker getting 165 feet 9 inches in the boys' javelin, and Jaden Price running 11.14 seconds during the boys' 100 meter, along with 22.94 seconds in the boys' 200 meter. Mulvane took first in the girls' 4x800 relay with a time of 11 minutes 48.82 seconds, the boys' 4x100 relay with a time of 45.56 seconds, and the girls' 4x400 relay with a time of 4 minutes 45.44 seconds. Overall, the boys took first and the girls placed second. Also on Monday, the softball team had their first meet at home against Andale. JV unfortunately lost both games, 5-14 during the first game and 11-16 during the second game. Varsity also lost both of their games with a score of 3-5 during the first game and 9-20 during the second. Baseball and JV boys golf were supposed to have their first meets yesterday, but have been postponed due to the recent rainfall. Baseball plays Augusta next Monday, and varsity golf will have their first meet next Monday at the Crestview Country Club. Good luck to all of our athletes in their upcoming games. Austin Fonenstiel, KCAT News.
Wow, Austin, great job. And great job to all of our sports teams. Up next, we got Ethan with the scoop on the prom candidates. Ethan, what's happening?
Thank you guys at desk, and welcome prom candidates. It's nice to finally see you here today, and I'm just going to ask you guys a couple of questions if that's all right. So just first, going down the line with the mic, could you state your name and any clubs or organizations that you are involved in?
My name's Annie Humble, and I'm in Student Council, SAD, KY, and I played volleyball.
I'm Sammy Strecker. I'm in Stuco, KAY, NHS, and SAD.
I'm Summer Hayes, and I do softball, Circle of Friends, and SAD.
I'm Courtney Kraft, and I'm in SAD.
My name's Jensen Knight, and I don't do anything.
I'm Anthony Scantlin. I wrestle, and I'm in Rider Crowd Council.
I'm Jacob Baker. I've played basketball, wrestled, and I do football.
All right, and we are absent one person today. Am I wrong on that one? Who is that?
Ryan. It's Ryan.
Oh man, Ryan. All right. Well, We'll remember Ryan while we're doing this. But so, what was your guys' first reactions when you had heard that you were an actual prom candidate?
I wished it wasn't true because I don't like being in front of people. I had to announce it, and it was kind of weird because I saw it first.
Kind of surprised because I thought other people on the list would get it before I did.
I was at home when Shauna texted me and I didn't believe her. I thought she was kidding.
I was pretty surprised because, like I said, I don't really do anything, so I didn't think people would vote for me.
Power to you on that one.
No, I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't really care all that much. I just heard Sammy announce it, and I was just surprised too.
So, who was the first person that you told that you were an actual prom candidate?
I think I told Sammy because she told me, and I was like, no, that's not true. But I Snapchatted Annie the list before I announced it.
I told my dad because I was surprised about it more than happy, and he's always happy for me.
I told my grandma and she didn't believe me either.
I'm pretty sure it was my stepdad.
I didn't tell anyone.
Oh, man.
I think I texted my mom just because I knew she'd be the most excited.
Heck yeah. Well, Anthony, I hope you know that. I'm glad you're a prom candidate now. But I'm going to move on to the next question here that we have. So, what are you most excited about for being a prom candidate? Now that you're finally here, what are you going to be looking forward to the most?
Probably just gonna go out to eat.
Oh, there's Ryan!
We can start all over. Yeah.
Alright, well, I would like you to state your name and any clubs and organizations that you're in.
Ryan Dixon, and I play baseball and bowling.
You're just staring me down. You can look into the camera, too. And what was your reaction when you found out that you were an actual prom candidate?
Didn't really have that big of a reaction.
Alright. And who did you tell first when you finally found out?
I think I told Jensen first.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, okay, so we can start again. Do you remember the question? Should I repeat it?
Yeah, can you repeat it?
Yeah, of course. So, what are you most excited about for being a prom candidate?
I have no idea. Nothing. I'm excited that everyone's going to be dressed up and not just me.
I'm just excited for prom, so it doesn't really make a difference one way or another.
Yeah, I was just excited to dress up and then, it's prom.
I mean, good luck to everybody else, but I think it'd be pretty cool if me and Courtney won, and that'd be
yeah,
interesting.
I've heard a couple of rumors about that happening.
Pretty excited about Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm also pretty excited about Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's hype for Buffalo Wild Wings. I've never been there before.
Probably just being a candidate, senior year for prom. It's exciting.
So finally, what is your favorite memory that you guys can share with each other with all the prom candidates here? Can we stir some up real quick?
One time, Sammy was riding four-wheelers at my house with Emma and Chandler, or I guess it was Emma and Caitlin, but anyways, she fell off the four-wheeler and almost died, but I'm glad she's still here. One time, I was riding four-wheelers with Annie, and Emma flipped it, and I almost died, but I'm good now.
I pretty much had memories with everyone, but probably the most with Annie because we used to be really good friends, riding four-wheelers together probably.
And one time I tricked Jensen to eat a ghost pepper and it's pretty funny and he cried.
Aw, poor Jensen.
One time, Courtney was using a grinder to grind welds on my car, and she kind of got it caught in her hair, and it was kind of a bad deal.
Mine's with Jacob, just like always working out with him and stuff.
Mine's probably with Jensen, going to Sonic, and he always makes like a weird grandma voice when he knows it's me.
Man, Jensen always hooking it up with the Sonic.
I don't have anything that comes to the top of my head, just besides, honestly, just growing up with these guys has been fun. I don't really have a certain memory that I remember, but just growing up with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Always reminiscing back to when you were younger is just always a great time, and I'm glad that you guys were all here to come down for this interview. But that is all the questions that we have for today. So thank you guys so much for coming down. Any last words to say before we go off? I didn't think so. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I'm Ethan Benson. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ethan. I'm sure our candidates are just amazing. And as always, thanks for watching KCAT News.
All right, I'm going to go edit this real quick.